Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Parsa, or IUPad, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Hypixel Skyblock video. So in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about gemstone mining. Now, if you guys don't know, a while back, gemstones were actually nerfed again. So let me just quickly explain the history of gemstones to you guys. So gemstone mining used to be the best money-making method in this game. When gemstones were first released, people were making up to 45 million coins per hour just mining ruby gemstones. Then, gemstones actually got nerfed to NPC sell by half. So basically, gemstone prices got nerfed by half. But recently, they actually nerfed it again by 25%, so it's the worst that it's ever been. And I often have lots of people still ask me about mining, so I just wanted to make this video to kind of let you guys know how gemstones are now, what they make, and if they're actually worth doing. But before we start, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And also make sure to go check my Discord server down in the description below, as we do giveaways in there quite often. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So in this video, we're actually going to be testing two different types of gemstone mining. First, we're going to discuss jade mining, and second, we're going to talk about ruby mining. Now, I know lots of people are heading to the comments right now and talking about jasper mining, and you guys, jasper mining is probably the best money-making method when it comes to gemstone mining. However, jasper mining is quite inconsistent, as you actually have to find a jasper spot, which is quite hard. So we're just going to try to keep it as consistent as possible for this video. Okay, so first let me just go over the gear that I'm going to be using in this video. So first of all, I'm going to be using my Devon armor, which is basically max. It's full jaded and it has all perfect gemstones. Next, I'm actually going to be using a titanium drill 655. So I do not have a Devon drill, but it is hyper max basically and has everything that you would need on it. So the fortune difference between my drill and the Devon drill is about 100. So that's kind of the difference. You guys could just keep that in mind. Also, when it comes to ruby mining, I'm going to be using the bell pet, as is better. Now, my bell pet doesn't have a quick claw, so again, that does make a bit of a difference. And then for the second test, I'm going to be using a quick claw Skatha pet. The screenshot should be on screen now, but I don't actually currently have it as I'm loaning it out to a friend. Also, I'll just show my tree. My powder isn't phenomenal, but I have max fortune and speed 1, and then my fortune 2 is on 43, and my speed 2 is on 31. So just keep these numbers in mind. I'm definitely not maxed with the mining setup, but there isn't that much room for improvement. Alright guys, so first we're actually going to go ahead and test out jade. Now, if you guys don't actually know how jade mining works, basically you have to go to the mines of Devon, and there's a ton of jade there, and you just mine it. So let's head over there right now, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we just actually found the mines of Devon. It did take me a little while, but it's because I'm chat muted, so I actually can't really ask for coordinates. Now, the mines of Devon area actually has its benefits and its losses. So the other best mining area is ruby mining, but for that, you have set cords in every lobby. However, you have to dig the cords out. You'll see how that works once we get to that part in the video. The thing with the mines of Devon is that it randomly spawns, but it isn't hard to find, and you don't actually have to dig anything out. As you can see here, we have all these jade veins up here. Now, someone is already mining here, but it shouldn't be a problem because we could just go ahead and mine these other crystals. So I'm just going to put on a 15-minute timer now, and let's see how much money we would make. Alright guys, so my alarm just went off, so it has been exactly 50 minutes from the moment that we started mining. Now let me just go down here before anything, and let's just check out the results. So actually, before we check out the results, I just want to show you guys the fortune that I get with the Skatha pet. As you can see, I get 1,983, which is pretty good. I'm pretty sure the maximum fortune that you can get with a Devon drill and completely hyper max tree is about 2,100. So now let's go check out what we got in 15 minutes. So as you can see, we got 3.5 million coins in 15 minutes. It's pretty simple math. 15 minutes is a fourth of an hour, So if we just multiply 3.5 by 4, that's how much we made in an hour. So basically, this would be about 15 million coins an hour. Now, I've heard some people in my guild say that with the Hypermax setup, they are getting about 21 million coins an hour, but I don't really know how that works. It shouldn't be that different between the rates, but with my rates, I was getting about 15 million coins an hour. And keep in mind that I was paying attention while mining. I wasn't like watching anything, and I also a 15 ping, so that's what we got. So now let's test out ruby mining and see how it compares to this and if it's better or if it's worse. Alright guys, so we have just appeared to the spot. We have just arrived, and I'll put the coordinates of the spot on the screen now. But basically, what we have to do with this spot is actually a little bit tricky and different, because we actually have to mine out the location where all the gemstones are and then start mining the gemstones. So I'm actually gonna have a separate time lapse, one for mining out the area and then 2 for mining gemstones. 15 minutes for mining gemstones, and I'm gonna have a complete like total mining timer for how long it takes to dig out the area and mine for 15 minutes. And yeah, enjoy this little time lapse. Alright guys, so my alarm actually just went off, and let's just check out the results. So first of all, just if you guys didn't know already, the test was 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure how long it took to dig out, but you guys will know. It should be on the screen now. Now, first of all, I gotta remove all the jade from my stacks because I actually forgot to do that, so let's do that right now. Alright, so now that all the jade is actually out of my gemstone stacks, let's check out how much we made in 15 minutes. Very interesting. So we actually made about the exact same amount of money as we did from mining jade. Now, there's a couple of things that you guys have to consider. Currently, with the bell pet, I'm actually getting about 20 less mining fortune than I do while mining jade with the Skatha pet. This is because my ball pet doesn't actually have a quick claw pet item on it, but if it did, I would be getting around 2,000 and a little bit more than 2,000 fortune. So theoretically speaking, even with just a little bit of upgrades from my setup, the ruby mining setup is actually better. So mining ruby will make you more money an hour. However, it'll probably be around a million more, about 16 million coins per hour from mining ruby. So at the end of the day, we have to answer the question, is mining still worth it? And in my personal and humble opinion, no, mining is not worth it. Let me explain my thoughts. So yes, theoretically speaking, you could make maybe even 20 million plus coins an hour. But that would require an insane setup with a Devondril and millions of powder, which takes hundreds of hours of time. Even just the powder that I currently have, which is about 2.5 million gemstone powder and 4 million mithril powder, would take people about 200 to 300 hours of grinding to obtain. And if you guys don't know, mining powder is one of the most boring things that you can do in this game. At the end of the day, mining still is one of the most consistent and best money-making methods in the game, but it isn't really that good anymore. The thing with mining gemstones is that it doesn't really give you any other benefit. The only other little benefit that you might get is some mining XP, but even that's insignificant. There are lots of other money-making methods, such as dungeons, that give you other things too, like Catacombs XP, Class XP, obviously more experience, and money. Mining is literally just sitting and breaking blocks. So at the end of the day, I would say that mining gemstones is no longer worth it. And just again, to put all the information on the screen right now, I made about 16 million coins per hour mining ruby and about 15 million coins an hour mining jade. At least out of these two gemstones, Jade is 100% the better option, and even though it costs a lot more coins to buy a Skate Pet, it is definitely worth it as it takes a long time to mine out these ruby cores, and Jade is so much more easily accessible and mineable. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I put a lot of time and effort into this video, so if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also, head over to my Discord server down in the description and join it as we do giveaways in there quite often. Also, leave a comment down below of what you guys think about mining and if you guys think it's still worth it or it's not. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys later. Peace.